Monica College and those in the LA Unified School District were all canceled for today. Rick.
That's a great report. So comprehensive, so well told.
Flames could burn for another 2 weeks. And now the president has signed off on a massive declaration opening up emergency funding for the state, which we need so badly here in California. Anya. Now, these fires have been troubling for residents who simply want to go home. But of course, it's always refreshing to see the community come together in a time of tragedy. And actor John Cena is doing his part. He actually plays the role of a firefighter in an upcoming movie called Playing with Fire. And so it's interesting. He is actually donating $500,000 not only to fire victims, but to first responders. So, Steve, it seems as though John Cena has a much better understanding of what our first responders really do in the field.
Absolutely. Nothing like getting a first-hand look. Thank you, Natasha. Great report.
Officials say after this wind event in Northern California, they should see more favorable conditions for the next 5 to 7 days. And now it's interesting because a spokeswoman for the Ronald Reagan Library says that goats actually come to the library grounds every year and eat the vegetation as a means of fire prevention. So hopefully it helps, because officials are saying that these are some of the strongest winds that they've seen so far this season. Steve.
Wow, what a crazy situation, terrible situation throughout the state, and it's almost a miracle that the Reagan Library wasn't touched. Thank you, Natasha, very much.
And as for the state's embattled energy company, whose power lines were to blame for a fatal fire last year, state and local officials are demanding answers from PG&E as to why it shut off power to thousands during these wildfires. One state senator saying, quote, "We are not a third world country," and is also echoing accusations that the company misspent billions in repairing aging power lines. Power has been cut off to at least 1 million customers in the state. Authorities are concerned over wind gusts pushing down power lines and sparking fires in the region. And smoke from a second wildfire in the San Francisco Bay Area actually halted traffic on a bridge. And back here in Los Angeles, before this Getty fire broke out, the tick fire destroyed 18 structures in Santa Clarita. And officials say that these winds aren't expected to die down until later this afternoon. Steve.
Wow, that is quite a backdrop. Thank you, Natasha. Stay safe.
California's biggest utility, Pacific Gas and Electric, cut off power to an estimated 2.5 million people in Northern California, preventing windblown electrical equipment from sparking fires. More shutoffs are expected in the coming days, and red flag warnings of extreme fire danger have been issued into Thursday. Officials say that gusts could get up to 75 miles per hour. And of course, lingering smoke is impacting the air quality here as well, Steve. The winds are so strong here in California that officials are deeming them on par with hurricane gusts up to 70 miles per hour. And now there are 9 active fires burning throughout the state. Check out this time lapse, this video capturing the explosive growth of a wildfire that's forced evacuations in California's wine country.
Well, around 6:30, the highway patrol showed up, banging on the door, ordering everyone to evacuate because the fire was so close.
Isaac Hale is one of more than 2,000 residents who were told to evacuate their homes in Sonoma County. The Kincaid fire started Wednesday near the Geysers, the world's largest geothermal field. It's where nearly 24 power plants draw steam from more than 350 mountain wells to create electricity. And it's not the only concern. At least 49 structures have been destroyed by the blaze. Officials haven't said how many of those are homes.
A lot of people I know lost their houses in the previous fires. And I know 4 people who already lost their houses in this one, and it's a real big reality check.
The Kincaid fire has burned nearly 16,000 acres and is only at 5% containment. The tick fire in Los Angeles County has burned nearly 4,000 acres and is at 5% containment. The Old Water fire is in San Bernardino County with 75 acres burned and is at 30% containment. The Cabrillo fire in San Mateo County has burned 95 acres and is at 25% containment. Back in Los Angeles, 50,000 residents are under evacuation orders. So far, at least 6 structures have burned. Another 10,000 are under threat by the tick fire.
Do not be lulled by the fact that you may not see open flames right now, because there are plenty of hot spots out in the incident. We'll have firefighters out all night trying to work on those hot spots and try to work on increasing our containment line.
More than 178,000 Pacific Gas and Electric customers were impacted by the intentional blackouts. The company was hoping to prevent hotspots igniting further from electrical equipment. Officials say power should be restored late Friday to most customers. Now, these Santa Ana winds are not over just yet. Officials say that Northern California should brace themselves for another red flag warning expected to hit the area Saturday into Sunday. In Los Angeles, Natasha, Sweatte, RT.